put it on my Telegram. Hi everyone, welcome back to another class of Pronunciation and Use Level Intermediate. Today we're taking a look at Unit 47. It says write, okay? Understanding instructions. So sometimes it happens when you're learning something from someone, so you need to understand the instructions that they give you, okay? For example, let's say you want to register for a course online. They say first you should register on the website. Second, you need to make a payment. Third, you're gonna have to give us the transaction number, whatever money you paid. There are some steps, right? So we say, for example, let's say here we have step 1, and then we have step 2. So there are some steps that you need to go through so that you can say, okay, I completed the process, right? So the steps that you go through, we're going to use some special words. Let's say they're common words that we use to talk about the steps when you want to make the transition. So here the book says, when listening to instructions, when listening to oops, let me see, where is my microphone? I forgot. It says, when listening to instructions, you might hear these words, right, now, and okay. So 3 of them, right, now, and okay. So you hear these words when they want to go to the next step. Now, there's a conversation here between a man and a woman, and apparently, I think the woman is giving instructions. The woman is telling the man how to do something on the computer, and we're going to check it now. I'm going to play the CD for you. Listen and pay close attention to these words here. Right? Now and okay. So this is CD C30. Okay, I see I put it here.
C30. How do you copy bits of text off a document?
Right.
30. How do you copy bits of text off a document?
Right. Well, first you have to select the bit of text you want. You know, just click and drag with the mouse.
Oh, so it's just click and drag?
Yeah. And the bit of text comes up in a different colour, yeah?
Different colour.
Now, click Edit and choose Copy.
Edit, copy, okay.
Okay. And finally, open your document and click Paste.
Open document, paste. Oh, I see.
My screen is not okay. Okay, let me get closer maybe. Is it better? Can you see that? You know, there are the steps here. So this is right. You start with right, for example, and you give your first step, whatever it is. Yes, so you start with right, and then this is your first step. Then you say now, and you give the second step. Then you say okay, and then you give the last, which in fact here is the third step. Oh, still blurry. Okay, maybe I should what about now? Yeah, so you say now, and then you give the third step. So be careful that she's pronouncing them loudly. She doesn't say now click edit. It says now click edit and choose copy. So these highlighted words are actually pronounced louder to show that we are moving on to the next step of the whole process. Listen again.
How do you copy bits of text off a document?
Right. Well, first you have to select the bit of text you want. You know, just click and drag with the mouse.
Oh, so it's just click and drag?
Yeah, and the bit of text comes up in a different colour, yeah?
Different colour.
Now, click Edit and choose Copy.
So you see, she says, now click Edit and choose Copy. And also here she said, right. Well, first you have to, so you see these words are not pronounced quietly, they're pronounced strongly almost. Hi, sweet. Again, it's bad. Let me see what's happening. Maybe I should flip the camera and then go back again. Maybe it's the internet. Do you think it's the internet or is it? What is it? And also, okay is pronounced loudly. Listen.
Edit. Copy. Okay.
Okay. And finally, open your document and click Paste.
Open document. Paste.
Okay, so let me change my, please wait a moment, I want to change my internet to my mobile data. Okay, I'm reconnecting. What about now? Is it better? Now I'm on my mobile data. Let me know if it's any better. If no, some people said it got worse. Okay, so I was telling you that these highlighted words are pronounced louder and they are used to give steps. Now let's go to the next part and read this. These words that I told you, one of them was right, one of them was now, one of them was okay. So these words are sometimes pronounced not loudly if they are not signal words. So the book refers to them as a signal word. So this right that you see here is a signal word. But this right is not a signal word because it's not used to tell me that I'm going to the next step. And again here, for example, this now, type the address. So it's a signal word. Signal word means this word is used to tell me that we are going to the next step of the whole process. But this now is not a signal word. Again here, this okay is a signal word when you want to give the last step. But this okay is not a signal word. So how do I pronounce these two okays? How do I pronounce these two nows, these two rights? So listen to how the CD pronounces that.
Oh, I see.
C31. Close the box. That's right. Right. Now you can close the whole program. I think we're online now. Now, type the address in the box at the top. Now look at the whole page and see if it looks okay. Okay. Now you can print.
So you see that the ones that are highlighted in yellow, they are louder and longer. Okay? Again, if I want to go back here.
That's right. Right.
That's right. Right. So the first right is not a signal word. It's just a normal right. But this right means that I want to give you the next step and it's louder and longer.
Now you can close the whole program. I think we're online now. Now, type the address in the box at the top.
So, I think we are online now. Now, type the address in the box at the top. So this second now is again a signal word.
Now look at the whole page and see if it looks okay. Okay, now you can print.
See if it looks okay. Okay, now you can print. So you see that these signal words are louder and longer. And finally here it says, the man says, I don't know, the man, yes, the man. The man says, oh, I see. At the end of this conversation, if you remember, the man said, oh, I see. When you understand the instruction, you say, oh, I see, because I understand. So this O is pronounced as here it says, in a high voice. That doesn't say, oh, I see. It says, oh, I see, means I understand. So if you listen to the end of this again.
Okay.
Okay. And finally, open your document and click paste.
Open document. Paste. Oh, I see.
Oh, I see. So your voice is actually going up. It's a high voice. Say, oh, I see, when you understand the instruction.
Paste.
Open document. Paste. Oh, I see.
Okay, good. So these are not very practical, but you should practice them and practice that. For example, the next time that you are telling your friend how to do something, I don't know, register on a website, how to order something online, you want to help your friend, you have to think of these words. Right. Now. Okay. Now I want you to, and then you give the instructions. Or if somebody is giving you instructions and you want to say that you understood, you can say, oh, I see, or oh, I understand, like that. These are pronounced louder compared to the other words. So now we go to the exercise part. Here it says listen to the instruction and draw. Listen and draw. Let's see if we can do this.
C31. Close the box. That's right.
C32. Okay. Take a piece of paper and a pen or pencil and we're going to draw a picture. Right, so first draw a line across the page, a straight line from one side to the other, horizontal. Now, on top of that line, draw a square with sides about 3 centimeters, a square right on top of the line in the middle. Okay. Next, draw a triangle on top of the square. In fact, the top of the square is the bottom side of the triangle, and the sides of the triangle are all about 3 centimeters. Okay, so that's a house, and the triangle is the roof, so draw some windows and a door in the house. Right, and finally, draw a tree to the left of the house.
So this is giving you instructions how to draw something. So when he's giving instruction, he's using right. Now, please do this, or okay. I want you to draw a line, so it's giving instructions here. Let's listen again. This time I want to paint it. I want to draw it. Let's see if I can.
Okay, take a piece of paper and a pen or pencil and we're going to draw a picture. Right, so first, draw a line across the page, a straight line from one side to the other, horizontal. Now, on top of that line, draw a square with sides about 3 centimeters, a square right on top of the line in the middle. Okay, next, draw a triangle on top of the square. In fact, the top of the square is the bottom side of the triangle.
It says draw a triangle. Triangle, for example, this is a triangle. Triangle. Tri means 3. Good Paris, a house and a tree. So triangle. But where should I draw the triangle?
In fact, the top of the square is the bottom side of the triangle.
The top of the square, The top of the square is here. Is the bottom side of the triangle. This is the bottom side. Triangle has 3 sides. Square has 4 sides. So the top of the square is the bottom side of the triangle. So this means my triangle should be here, yes, if I'm not mistaken. The top of the square is the bottom side of the triangle, okay? Now listen to how he's giving the instructions. Okay, right, and okay, right, and what was the other one?
Draw a triangle on top of the square. In fact, the top of the square is the bottom side of the triangle, and the sides of the triangle are all about 3 centimeters.
The sides are also 3 centimeters. 3 centimeters.
Okay, so that's a house, and the triangle is the roof, so draw some windows and a door in the house.
Draw some windows and doors. Okay, this is my window, and this is my door.
Right, and finally, draw a tree to the left of the house.
Okay, right. Okay and right, they are used to give instructions. Draw a tree to the left of the house. So my tree should be here. Draw a tree to the left of the house. Imagine this is my tree. Draw a tree to the left of the house. Maybe at the end we will go and check this. So he used okay, right, and now. Now draw a tree. Now draw a rectangle. Because he was telling me the steps, like what I should do. Good. Draw a tree to the left of the house. To the left of the house. So this is my drawing, but we should check it at the end. I think it's okay. Okay, the next part, it says listen and write the steps. Listen and write the steps.
C32. Okay, take a piece of paper and a pen or pencil, and we're going to draw a picture. Right, so first, draw a line across the page, a straight line from one side to the other, horizontal.
So that's first. Draw a line across the page, from left to the right, horizontal. Horizontal means this way, not vertical. Horizontal.
Now, on top of that line,
now means we are going to the next step. So let's go to step number 3. Now, after that.
a straight line from one side to the other, horizontal. Now, on top of that line, draw a square with sides about 3 centimeters.
So what should I do after drawing a line? It says now. Now means next step, yes?
On top of that line, draw a square with sides about 3 centimeters. A square right on top of the line in the middle.
So what should I do on step 3? This is my step 3. I think draw what we did at step 3, draw a square. Draw a square with sides of the length 3 centimeters. Yes?
Draw a square with sides about 3 centimeters. A square right on top of the line in
top of the line. A square is on top of the line.
In the middle.
Yes, draw a square. Draw a square in the middle of the line.
Okay.
Okay means we're going to the next step. Okay.
Okay. Next, draw a triangle on top of the square.
So next, what do we do? If you also remember from the painting that it was in part A, this is gonna be step 4.
Next, draw a triangle. Okay, next, draw a triangle on top of the square. In fact, the top of the square is the bottom side of the triangle.
So step 4, I should draw something again. But what is it I gotta draw? I gotta draw. Draw. Good. Draw a triangle on top of the square. Good. Draw a triangle on top of the square. Yes, very sad. Draw what? Draw a triangle on top of the square.
On top of the square. Draw a triangle on top of the square. In fact, the top of the square is the bottom side of the triangle, and the sides of the triangle are all about 3 centimeters. Okay, so that's a house, and the triangle is the roof, so draw some windows and a door in the house.
So after that, so what do I draw?
Some windows and the triangle is the roof, so draw some windows and a door in the house.
Okay, draw some windows and the door of the house, of course. And finally, step number 6. I think number 6, it says with right.
Right.
Right. Right means we're going to the next step. It is a signal word.
A door in the house. Right. And finally, draw a tree to the left of the house. In the house. Right.
Right. Now I want to give you the next step. This right is a loud right. It's not right. It's not right. It's not a normal right. It's a signal word in the process that is giving you the steps.
House. Right. And finally, draw a tree to the left of the house.
Yes, the triangle is the roof. Triangle is the roof. Finally, draw a what? Finally, it says draw a... I think... Yeah, I remember. Draw a tree on the left. More precisely, it says draw a tree to the left of the house. Draw a tree to the left of the house. So, yes, thank you. Good, so there are all the steps. Now it says you say the steps. This is for your practice. You should say it, but you shouldn't use these numbers. You should use those transition words. So I'm gonna say, okay, first take a piece of paper and a pen. Write. Draw a line across the page. Okay. Draw a square in the middle of the line right above it. Okay. 4. So I shouldn't say 4. I should just say okay. They understand that I'm going to stage 4. Okay, draw a triangle on top of this square. Now, draw some windows and the door of the house. Right. Finally, draw a tree to the left of the house. So I used all the 3 words. Right, okay, and now. All of them loudly. I set them all aloud, loudly and longer. I will take the request after I finish the lesson, okay? I'll take it after that. We just have one more exercise, because then we go to... So, this exercise. Listen and tell me, is it a signal word or is it not a signal word? Is it a signal word or is it not a signal word? How do you understand from the pronunciation? If it's long and loud, then it's a signal word. If it's not, then it's just a normal OK.
C33. Example.
Click on that icon now.
This is Pronunciation in Use. That's the name of a book which actually is focused to help you with your pronunciation and understanding English.
Now the program is opening.
Example.
Click on that icon now. The program is opening. Right. Now start a new document.
So underline it. If it is a signal word, you should underline it. So this is a signal word and you should underline it, because this write is not a normal write. This is a signal word that is telling you that we're going to the next stage. This was the example.
Now the program is opening. Right. Now start a new document.
1.
Check that everything looks right and then send it.
So is this right a signal word or is it not a signal word?
1.
Check that everything looks right and then send it. Check that everything looks right and then send it.
1.
Check that everything looks right and then send it.
So this right, what do you think? Is it a signal word? Is it not a signal word? Yeah, very good, sweet Parisa. It's not a signal word. It's actually the adjective for. So I don't underline it. It's not. It's the adjective for look. Everything looks right. That's the normal use of right.
2.
Click here so you get a new page. OK, and now write the title at the top.
2.
Click here so you get a new page. OK, and now write the title at the top.
Title at the top. So is it connecting two steps together or is it the normal usage of the word OK? Click here so you get a new page. OK, and now write the title at the top. Yeah, so OK here is a signal word, so I'm going to highlight it. It's a signal word and it's making you prepared to get the next step, right? Hi Arman, welcome.
3.
Make sure you save that, OK? And now close the program. Make sure you save that, OK? And now close the program.
3.
Make sure you save that, OK? And now close the program.
So is this OK a transition, is a signal word or is it not a signal word? We are not talking about now here. It says talk about the word that is in italics. Here it says the word italics. So we are focusing on them. So this OK, very good. It's not, so I'm not highlighting it. It says you save that OK and now close it. So that's not a signal word. It's not telling you to go to the next stage.
3.
Make sure you save that, OK? And now close the program.
4.
You will see the icon on the right of your screen.
So this right, is that right for transition, for signaling the reader? For example, do this, right. Now, do that. Is it that right?
You will see the icon. You will see the icon on the right of your screen.
You will see the icon on the right of your screen. So this right is a signal word or is it just the normal right that we always use? Yeah, it's not a signal word because you say it is on the right of your screen. It's not connecting two steps together, right? It's not connecting steps together. So this right is not that right of the signal word.
5.
Open the program. Right. And now start a new document. The program. Open the program. Right. And now start a new document.
What about this right? So that right was not a transition, was not a signal word.
Program. Right. And now start a new document.
So we are focusing on two rights. This right in italic and this right in italic. One of them is a signal word.
Open the program. Right. And now start a new document.
Yes, this right is the signal word. This right is signal, but that right is not signal word. This okay is signal, but this okay is not a signal word. You just have one now. Is it a signal or is it not a signal word?
6.
I think it's ready now. You can switch it on.
Start a new document. And now start a new document. And now start a new document.
6.
I think it's ready now. You can switch it on.
Right. And now start a new document.
6.
I think it's ready now. You can switch it on.
I think it's ready now. You can switch it on. So is it giving steps? Is it connecting two steps together? No. Very good, Paisa. That's a no. Because it says I think now, it means at the moment. It doesn't mean we're going to the next step. It just means the normal now that we always use, which means now I am sleeping, now I am teaching. So I think it is ready now. You can switch it on. So it's not a signal word. So to put in summary what we did today, we worked on the word right, now, and okay to give instructions. To give instructions. And when you are using them to give instructions, you should say them louder and longer. Yeah, that's it for today. If anybody has any questions, you can ask me, or if you want to practice your conversation, send a request.